So if your back's going out to the left, you would steer the wheels towards the left.
All right.
If your back's swinging out to the right, you would steer towards the right.
All right.
Okay. Obviously, if we do skid today, it will be to do with the wet floor and us.
Oh, so wet roads cause you to skid.
No, but it's the driver's fault if we skid. But I'm just saying that we have a potential that we could skid because it's quite.
Like these little pictures at the top, isn't it?
Huh?
These little pictures at the top. If I see them road signs. Well, you said it's the driver's fault if the car skids. Is there any way I can... You know, because my brother, every time I go out with him, he has to do these emergency stops, yeah?
Right, okay.
And,
so...
Is he unlucky because he's having to do emergency stops every time he goes through it?
Well, it could be to do with not planning ahead, not looking well up the road, and not reading signs. So, for example, if you saw that sign, Tony, what would you think that meant?
No, school.
Yeah, there's a school nearby. So you would think to yourself, well, I know it's school out time now, so I'll drop my speed down and be prepared that I might have to stop because there could be kids walking around. Whereas if you maintain your high speed everywhere you go and don't adjust it to where you're driving, then you are likely to have to stop suddenly all the time because you're not driving to the conditions of where you are. But similarly, if you see that sign, it means there's loose chippings on the floor. So that means that if you had to stop suddenly, okay, then you're most likely to skid because there's loose gravel on the floor. So then you would again adjust your speed with that.
Didn't I read somewhere? I was doing some study for my theory, and they keep banging on about something about I must be able to. What was it?
Stop in the distance you can see.
That's the
clear.
one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah. I always think my brother drives way too fast all the time, and that's why he has to keep doing emergency stops.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you said, you brought that up. You must be able to stop in the distance that you can see to be clear.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's not clear, then you need to adjust your speed, don't you?
Oh, right.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll do a dry run of this, and basically I want you to put your foot on the gas pedal as if we're driving along, okay? Your right foot on the gas pedal.
Right.
Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look out the back, and I want you to look out your window as if you're driving along. I'm going to look out the back to check that anybody's coming up behind us, because if they are, we won't be doing this. And then when I can see it's clear, I'm going to give you a hand signal of stop right underneath this mirror.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
When I do that, Tony, I want you to bring your foot right onto the brake pedal and stop immediately. Okay? Right. And also, I'll give you a little saying. What I'll say is don't check your mirrors because you haven't got time. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and don't steer. Okay? And then I'm going to say stop. All right? And then I'll tell you when to clutch.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Should we try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop.
All right.
Right, so you did the right thing, but you was very slow. You need to bring that foot onto the brake pedal immediately.
It needs to be what again?
Firm progressive braking.
Oh, I did brake.
Oh, quick reaction.
Oh,
quick reaction. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to have a much quicker reaction.
All right.
Okay, so should we try that again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to look at the back. See no one's there. Stop. That's it. Much better quick reaction there.
Right.
Okay, and you put your foot all the way down and did progressive braking, so that's lovely. So should we have a go at that?
Yeah, I'm going to practice it. Yep.
Okay. Right, ready when you are.
So just drive on normally.
Yeah, drive on as normal, please.
And we're going to turn left at the end.
And we're going to turn left at the end, Tony.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right, Tony. And when we get into this road, okay, I don't want you to check your mirrors, okay? We don't have time. I'll say it when you turn. Okay, so Tony, don't check your mirrors, please. We haven't got time. Keep your hands firmly on the wheel and don't steer. And I'll tell you when to clutch, okay? Stop. Quick reaction. Clutch. Handbrake on. Get into neutral. Prepare yourself as normal.
On the first.
Yeah, into first, yeah. Now check all the way around you. So check over your left check your centre mirror first of all, sorry.
Oh, nobody there.
Right, check your left over your left shoulder and work you all the way around. Is anybody there? Anybody in that mirror?
Can't see anyone in there.
No, check out the front.
No.
Out that right mirror. Is anybody coming up
No.
on the side? Check over your right shoulder between the head restraint and the door pillar.
No.
What can you see, Tony?
Oh, I can see that van over there.
Right, okay. Anybody coming towards us?
No.
Okay, I want you to just pull up here.
I'll get out a bit further.
Alright, yeah, sorry. Drive along as normal. That's it. Right, and we'll just talk about that one.
That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah, how did you find that?
Quite exciting.
Well, I know that was very firm, progressive braking,
Yeah.
okay, but there was a delay there, and I think I know why. I did see you check your mirrors, Tony.
Did I?
Yeah. Just before you stopped, probably because we've been doing the mirrors, you did glance up at your centre mirror. And obviously, you take 1-2 seconds to check your mirrors, you're losing precious time and you could be stopping quickly.
Oh, so that made me react slower.
Yeah, we need those quick reactions. Your
Yeah.
braking was perfect because when we did stop, it was a very firm progressive brake. The car didn't start, rolling along even more. And I liked how you did your observations. You did check all the way around to check it was safe before we pulled off. But we need a quicker reaction. So what we'll do is we'll try that again, Tony.
Alright, so my reactions weren't quick because of what?
Because you checked your centre mirror.
What a prat.
So remember, when I say to you, don't check your mirrors, Tony, you haven't got time, you really don't
I
have
should
time.
listen, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you really don't have time. Because we're just doing a simulation, but there could be a hazard in front of us. That's why you're not going to check your mirror, because you want to stop immediately, don't you? So we'll try that again, Tony.
Yeah.
So just prepare yourself as normal and we'll try that again. Move off when you're ready. It wasn't that scary though, was it?
Yeah, it was a bit, yeah. Yeah, turning right.
We're going to turn right here.
Just be a little bit careful what you do in the future, yeah? That was right in the middle of a bloody bend, wasn't it?
Okay, so don't check your mirrors, Tony. You haven't got time. Keep your hands firmly on the wheel and don't steer. And I'll tell you when to clutch. Stop. Stop. Clutch, sorry. Handbrake on. Into neutral.
Into first.
Into first, sorry. Prepare yourself as normal.
Not prepared.
Right, check your centre mirror.
Nobody there.
Right, just check out. There's nobody here. But check that mirror, that left door mirror. Is anybody there?
Oh, you're checking for me, yeah?
No, I'm asking you to check.
Oh, there's nobody there.
Right, okay. Look out that right door mirror. Tony?
Is that all you want me to do? Just check there?
Well, yeah, because there's a hedge there, so I said there's no one there, but check your left door mirror. Is anybody coming up? And you said no.
I don't see anybody in the left-hand door mirror.
Huh?
I don't see anybody in the left-hand door mirror.
Right, okay. Right, so should we check in front of us?
Nobody there.
Right, check your right door mirror.
Nobody there.
Right, now check over your right shoulder between the head restraint and the door pillar.
Nobody there.
What can you see there?
Oh, I can see that silver car in the drive.
Right, okay, so we'll carry on. What was you getting confused about that over there?
Oh, well, talk about when we stop.
Okay. Can you stop along here?
I can do if you ask me to.
Alright, so we'll just stop along here, Tony. Okay, so how did that seem?
Yeah, it seemed pretty good to me. I didn't check my mirrors.
You didn't check your mirrors?
No.
Okay. I did see what you did.
I don't know.
You pressed the clutch first. You want to brake and then clutch. And I did see your feet there.
Yeah, but I did read in my brother's manual.
Right.
It says that in his car, you do clutch.
Right. Maybe for his car. So you're right to check the manual, but not in this car.
Right, so it's important to check the manual then.
Yeah, which I
Right.
should have mentioned in the brief. But generally it is brake.
So I didn't have to do so many observations that time before I drove away then. On the first one you made me look all the way around here and work my way all the way around, but there you just told me to look in the door mirror.
Oh, sorry.
So I should look all the way around.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
What do we do? Start with the left and work my way
We'll
around to
start
the
with
right?
our left shoulder, over our left shoulder.
Oh, right.
Centre mirror, then left shoulder, and work our way around. Yeah, sorry,
Right.
my mistake. Because I knew that there was a hedge there, but obviously we need to do it as if we're doing it in real life. So we need to check all the way around.
Yeah, I suppose there could be a mum running out.
Yeah. Okay, so you pressed the clutch down first, Tony, before the brake. Meant that there was again a delay before we started stopping. It was again firm, progressive braking, but there was that delay.
Right.
Okay. Obviously, when you press the clutch down as well, makes the car can speed up a little bit.
So did I travel further than?
Yeah, you travelled a lot further.
So I should be able to stop in less that distance, should I?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So
Better get some practice in there, haven't
we'll try again. We'll try
Yeah.
again. Yeah. Okay.
I? And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right.
That's slope of it.
No. I thought it was a short road, so I was going to wait till you turned again.
It's a long road.
Huh?
It's a long road.
It's a very long road. Alright, Tony, so don't check your mirrors. We ain't got time. Keep your hands firmly on the wheel and don't steer, and I'll tell you when to clutch, okay?
Alright.
Stop. Clutch. Handbrake on. Into neutral. Let's restart the engine because we did stall, so I didn't tell you to clutch. Pay yourself as normal into first. Check your centre mirror. Is anybody behind us?
No.
Just check over your left shoulder. Is anybody standing next to the car?
No.
Look all the way around out this window.
Nobody
In
there.
that door mirror.
Nobody
At the
there.
front.
Nobody there.
Your door mirror. Your
Nobody
right door
there.
mirror. Out the window next to you.
Nobody there.
And over your shoulder between the head restraint and the door
Oh,
pillar.
yeah.
What can you see
I
there?
can see the back end of that Mini.
Right, okay, so we'll just move off from here. There's nobody around.
God, that felt good.
That was much better. Did you check your mirror that time?
No, I didn't. No.
Didn't think so, because it
No.
did feel like a very quick reaction.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. And when we turn right, will you just pull up somewhere for me, please?
Oh, probably just
How did you find that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not tell you to press the clutch in time before the car stalled, but
Is that a big problem?
it wasn't a big problem because you did do a very quick reaction. You did very firm progressive braking, so we stopped immediately and as quickly as we could.
Yeah, because I actually found that time, actually, that even though I stalled,
We did stop.
because I didn't put the clutch down like I did in the last one, I seemed to stop a lot quicker.
Yeah, you did.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So although we...
Okay, we'll give it a rest here.
All right, lovely.
Right, if you just get your diagram out again in a minute, or your visual aid.
Oh, it's gone on the wiki. No.
Yeah, if you just use the information that's on here by going up the page, yeah.
Right.
The one thing on the brief you weren't telling me was how to avoid the bloody doing emergency stop, wasn't it? Until I gave you a great big clue about my brother does them every day, yeah? You know, if I'm having to do emergency stops every time I go out driving, there's something wrong with my driving,
Yeah,
isn't
but I did say in the beginning, I said, oh, we've just been talking about mirrors and the importance of checking them. I said, and that goes with planning ahead.
it? Yeah, but I mean, you got these bits here, you know, there's clues, isn't there, that my brother's not using, yeah? If he's near a school, obviously he'd reduce the speed, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Right.
If I'm on a road that's got loose gravel or a slippy surface, then obviously I know it's going to take me longer to stop. So again, it'd be a reduction in speed because I need to be able, and this is something that I push you on, and it is an essential skills. I need to be able to stop in a distance I can see to be clear. Yeah.
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 Right.
But the rest of it was very good. Yes, I did check the mirrors straight away right at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're finding now it's better off. I know we've told you in the past that, you know, you're going to watch the feet, but you will feel the reaction, so
Yeah.
you don't really need to look at my feet. But, you know, talking to Blaine and that, I believe they are actually playing around with the mirrors now, yeah? And if you're not sure whether I've checked the mirrors or not, ask me.
He won't lie.
You can't lie, no. Because you are on the right road to sorting the error out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not too sure, if you think, well, you know, something delayed him there. What was it? Ask him. Hey Bob, did you check your mirrors there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they won't lie to you. Yeah? But obviously, if you never ask the question, you'll never get the answer, and he will. Everyone he does, he's going to check the mirrors. Yeah. Because you're not spotting it. Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, you done the right thing. You spotted me because you were watching me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the second one, you spotted that the clutch went down way before the brake, yeah?
Yeah.
And that was good. And you got me to do the observations. Yeah, it was a lot better. Yeah. Remember, there's two subjects, and you don't really want to be dealing with mirrors when you still get here, do you?
No.
But you will be if you don't give the detail, yeah?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I have used mirrors before, but there's a gap in my knowledge somewhere, yeah?
Right.
Fill those gaps in straight away, and then you can start then asking me questions on the mirrors, yeah? But you kind of, I won't give you an answer, a proper answer to what mirrors I need to check or why I'm checking them, unless you've given me the consequences, yeah? Because the consequences is what a 17-year-old is going to learn from, yeah? So I give them consequences, and then you can start asking me questions, because I will learn from them, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the what, why, how, and the consequences. I will learn from them. So, you know, don't start off at the beginning and say, oh, what mirror are you going to check? Because, you know, the answer is going to be, oh, it's going to be the left one first, isn't it? You know, even though I told you before we started the engine, oh, yeah, I know this one is flat glass and it's a true picture. When I start the engine, it all goes out the window, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so get in and tell me on the first 2 to 3 junctions. You know, tell me why I'm checking the mirrors for the new road. Tell me why I'm checking the mirrors to go in and around parked cars, yeah?
Yeah. Right.
And I did give you a couple of clues because you were missing out on the parked cars. I was giving the car a swing in, yeah? I thought that'll alert you to the fact that I am actually going in after a parked car, yeah? But generally, that was very good. Any questions on it yourself?
No.
Feel alright?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see by looking at me, you spotted the mirrors straight away.
Yeah. I tried not to look at feet because obviously I'm used to looking at feet. So I did look at you and I did spot the deliberate.
Yeah, you will
I'm
actually.
checking my mirror.
You will actually know the feet are working on you by, you feel the car.
But the second time, when I looked at you and I saw you didn't check the mirror and then I saw your feet move, that's when I quickly looked at your feet and then I saw the clutch was all the way down. I thought.
I think you can always feel the clutch has gone down first because that car just seems to carry on just because you haven't got the engine braking, have you? And you can just feel the car kind of speed up before actually get on the brake at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is always a sign of spotting.
Yeah.
That
sometimes that is hard to spot when everything's going so quick, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like if you don't look, that's why people I think are fixated with looking.
Yeah.
Because.
But I mean, yeah, right from the beginning, you nailed the areas where you can go wrong. You made sure I was in the right seating position before I adjusted my mirrors, and on another subject, that wouldn't be a great big red area, but because the subject is mirrors, it's really important, yeah. And it's probably the one occasion where they are going to try it on, because it is mirrors, isn't it? And they are going to have a little, yeah. So
are they as blatant as what you was doing it?
Well, with the interior mirror, there has to be there's only two ways they can fiddle around with the interior mirror, isn't there? Is grabbing hold of it with two hands, and to do that, they're really going to have to lift it back away from the seat, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with those ones.
Well, I mean, the main reason why they're blatant